Okay, so if you are like me, you have actually watched the show Frieren Beyond Journey's End, and I'm just gonna give you a quick, brief review on the show. Now, the show itself was hella mid, alright? It was hella mid. I don't like Fern, and I don't like the little shit that accompanies them with the orange hair. His name is forgettable, and every other supporting character is, well, forgettable as well. I don't even remember their names, but I love Frieren. Frieren-sama! Frieren is best elf. I even have a blanket of Frieren-sama because, well, like I said, she is best elf. I'm just saying, man, you can't really keep a good character design voice actor down to make a really good character like Frieren, but I digress. Now put down your pitchforks. I know I said something very controversial. Everybody loves Frieren, okay? Everybody says it's an 8, 9, 10 out of 10 anime. Me personally, I think it's more like a 6. Let's get into the real problem with Frieren. Now, you have watched the show, like I have. We have two common enemies. Number one, the people who have watched the show and missed the point entirely. Number two, the people who didn't even watch the show and don't even understand the point entirely. Now, this video revolves around an artist who probably has seen the show but completely missed the point. For those who don't know, Frieren takes place after they defeat a demon king, and there's residual demons that more or less need to be dealt with because, well, demons are unredeemable. What does that mean? Well, it means they can't change their mind. Their whole reason of existence is to kill humans. Manipulate them, do whatever you need to do, kill humans, drink their blood. That is their nature. Everybody knows that Frieren kills demons. For some reason, everybody forgets that Frieren doesn't necessarily enjoy killing demons. More or less, she's indifferent to killing demons. If you watch the show, she doesn't have an expression change, none of that stuff. It's usually just her throwing the hands, feeling indifferent. Now, with like most anime shows, when they're like getting at it, you know, whack, 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 right? They usually have some type of, they have some type of hatred towards them, right? Frieren, again, stone-faced, does not give a shit. At the end of the day, killing demons is more or less kind of like basically doing your chores. You don't really enjoy it, you just do it because it needs to get done. That's essentially what Frieren does when it comes to demons. This artist completely missed the fucking point. Racism. My goodness, if there was anything that was so overly exaggerated and so over fucking played with people who want to have this moral superiority, is that they're not racist, and racism is the bane of human existence. I'm just gonna give you my take on racism. Everybody's fucking racist, including myself. You say you're not, but let's be frank, you have preconceived notions of certain people, and when you say something to them, it can be perceived as offensive. And oh my god, I didn't mean to be racist. You see how the Overton window, or whatever you want to call it, has been stretched so far that the fucking meaning of racism doesn't even matter anymore? Racism comes in like an umbrella, right? You got the full-blown racists who are essentially like KKK. They only want to breed with their own race, whatever the case may be. They will go down to the nearest molecule. And if you have so much as a little bit of an interaction with someone who is of a different race, get out, get out. That's one end of racism. On the other end of racism, which is very ironic, is the people who don't mean to be racist, but they say things so incomprehensibly fucking racist that you just look at them and you go, are you being fucking for real? At that point, you're basically them. Let's take, for instance, white saviorism, where you are a white person and you see black people as so oppressed that they can't do anything because they're functionally retarded. That's how you see black people. At that point, you might as well be part of the Klan. And then of course you got the middle, where I kind of stand on things. And here's my outlook of it. White people do a lot of the school shootings. You have the Hispanics who are, well, loving to cross the border and touching kids. I don't know why that is a thing with Hispanics who are here illegally that love to touch kids. Get them the fuck out. And then you have black people who are, for some fucking reason, statistically on average, going to commit the most violent crime in this country. That's where I fall in. Let's just keep it 100. Everybody is racist to an extent, okay? There's literally no escaping it. To not be racist, you unintentionally become racist. You do understand that, right? Everybody has a preconceived notion of certain people because of the stereotypes that they do, and it's a stereotype for a reason. That was a long rant of racism. Let's actually talk about this art piece. Now, it is a very well illustrated art piece, of course. Remember when I said that there are people who watch the show and completely miss the point? And remember when I said that Frieren only kills demons because it's in their entire nature. You cannot change them. They are going to kill humans, elves, everything because that's what they need to survive. Well, this artist did not get the memo. So, here we have what seems to be a Ku Klux Klan member, and Frieren is going to annihilate them because, well, they're racist, and racism is the purest of all evil. Like, I want you to understand something here. Everybody is racist, and ironically, because you denote them as demons, as irredeemable, you have literally categorized someone as a racist would. Do you not see the irony there? It's just funny. Like I said, everybody is a racist. It's just, where do you land on the spectrum? Obviously, the two extremes are dog shit. If you're in the middle like me, or even less racist, let me tell you about this wonderful man named Daryl Davis. Daryl Davis is a black musician. I believe he also wrote a book, and it got the attention of a Roger Kelly of the Ku Klux Klan. Roger Kelly loved this book by Daryl Davis so much, he invited him for an interview to speak with him face to face, not knowing that Daryl Davis was a black man. They have this interview, they're very cordial with each other, whatever, and they build this relationship with each other up until the point where the man himself, Daryl Davis, is invited to Ku Klux Klan rallies as an honorary guest. Did I also mention he is a black man? To quote Roger Kelly, and I'm gonna blurp out a word here because obviously.
I got more respect for that black man than I do you white out there.
Do you know how much of a monumentous W it is for a black man like Daryl Davis to have a Klans member, a grand wizard, call you a black man and his fellow white people white? Monumentous W. And since then, he has managed to decloak 200 plus Ku Klux Klan members. Daryl Davis is the epitome of non-racist, okay? This dude literally breached the extreme ends of racism and dragged hundreds of people out of that. What this artist is doing with Frieren, completely not getting the message, is shameful. Frieren only sees demons as something that needs to be culled. This is something that for some reason everybody's confused about. What you have to keep in mind is that humans are malleable. They can change. And when you have an artist that is drawing stuff like this and spreading this dog shit rhetoric, denoting that people who are racist on the extreme end are essentially demons. They're irredeemable and they should be killed with as much vitriol as possible. You see them as subhuman. And now you yourself are racist. Congratulations. Be like Daryl Davis, the epitome of a non-racist. This artist here completely missed the fucking point. Humans are malleable. They can change. Demons cannot. And when you start seeing racists as subhuman, instead of going up to them like Daryl Davis and convincing them otherwise, you, my friend, are on the other extreme end and are also vermin. And if you didn't mean it to be that way, well, take a script writing class. That's all I gotta say. I hope you do enjoy the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. It is great to be back. I have been in a creative slump for a while now, and I had to take care of certain business. Once again, it has been your boy, Deuces.
Concealed carrying full-size handguns is the way to go. I am in the most comfortable wear imaginable, shorts and a t-shirt. I'm a little pussy. As you can see, I'm not bridging as much as you think. You know, it's so long.